Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. The finale of Season 1 of Mobile Suit Gundam. We're here. I know a lot of you have expected me to reach this point a lot quicker, a lot sooner, but hey, at last, we're here. And we won't be stopping here. Because, as I said before, I'm going to go through every single thing, everything of Gundam that has to offer. Now, as I mentioned before, the next Gundam series will be, the one after this, after Mobile Suit Gundam 0079, will be Mobile Suit Gundam MS Igloo. I will be going through it all. I've said this multiple times, and I know some of you have not believed me, but trust me when I say it. I'm going to go through all of Gundam. It may take me 10 years, it may take me 20 years, but we're going to go through all of it. And it won't take me that long, it'll take me 5 years, roughly. That's what's been calculated. Now, I will be introducing some double uploads here and there sometimes too, so we'll get there quicker, maybe in 2 years, 3 years time. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry about it. We'll get there eventually. And don't you think it would be better for all of you as well if, every week you have something to look forward to? Every Thursday you've got something to look forward to, or maybe Friday, depending on your time zone, you've got something to look forward to. I think in the grand scheme of things, you'll enjoy it a lot more instead of watching it all in one year. Maybe not. Maybe you do. I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. I've liked this first season quite a lot. Obviously, the season is not over. We still have episode 43 to go. But I liked this first season quite a lot. It has been very, very enjoyable. Obviously, some parts have been a product of its time. But I feel like overall, I've really enjoyed the characters. I've really enjoyed the story. It was okay, but more so the characters. The characters were memorable. The characters were decent. Some very well defined, others less so defined. Some had some questionable choices. Others acted like I would hope they would, like a total badass, and so on and so forth. So overall, as a grand scheme of things, obviously let's watch the last episode first, but in the grand scheme of things, I would probably give it a B minus so far. A B minus is roughly a 7, I think. B minus 7, B 7.5, B plus 8, A minus 8.5, A 9, and then A plus would be 9.5. I've not had a show yet that has reached level 10. I haven't had a show that reached S rank, but yeah, it has a B minus so far. It has a 7 out of 10 so far, I would say. Enjoyable. Obviously, it can, of course, get much better. And considering how big this series is and how many people actually want me to get to Zeta, I think it is, just tells me that that's going to be like a 9 out of 10. But we're going through it all. Ultimately, I think in like 2 years' time, we can probably expect to see like some Mobile Suit Gundam figures in the back, or we'll do some like let's build this figure stream. How many of you would actually be interested in that? I'm not much of a figure collector. That's because I don't have anywhere to put them. You can probably see like the Link figure down there, which is like a Link. Well, it's a Link. It's a Link figure, the Legend of Zelda Link. But I don't know if I'm planning to move. I've been planning to move for like a long time. I haven't done it yet because I keep telling myself, okay, this year I'll move, this year I'll move. I haven't moved yet, but like ultimately, like when I do move, which should happen, definitely should happen before I finish Gundam, I'm gonna have like a room. It's gonna be like my my gaming / anime room, and like in that room specifically, I might like do some streams where like I build figures, because if I had a space for them, I'd definitely buy a few of them. I just don't have a space for them right now, so that's why I've kind of just always never got them. So how many of you would actually be interested? And I know that I'm speaking for the future now, but I would still be interested in knowing what you think. Also, what do you think of Mobile Suit Gundam 0079 as a whole? Okay, no, 0079 is a timeline. What do you think of this particular series? Let me know. I don't really get that many comments on these videos. I wish I did. Granted, I wish people would be commenting on these videos a lot more. I do read all the comments. I generally don't respond to them that much. And granted, maybe that's why I don't get that many comments. But I do generally read all the comments. Like every comment that I get, I do read because I always get a notification. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, of this particular season. And if you want me to like do some future like let's build this kind of thing stream. Nasty little spot here, but hey, it is what it is. These happen. Probably because I've been eating so many, so many sweet things lately. So many sweet things lately. So I love these. So I have to say, I absolutely love these, especially the cola. The cola flavor is the best flavor. Just saying. But yeah, let's hop up into this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Episode. My second monitor isn't working. It's actually a shit. You guys can't. I'm not going to turn it around. But my second monitor, I've had this monitor since I was like 8. I got this monitor as like not a birthday, a Christmas present from my granddad, who obviously recently passed away. But that's a different story, of course. So now that it's like dying after such a long time, my first computer I got this monitor with it as well. It's one of those feelings where it's just like you lose an old friend. And granted, this monitor here has always been my better monitor. This monitor here is, alright, it's a 1080p monitor. Right? It's nothing fancy or anything of that sort. It's pretty much a BenQ, 1080p monitor. It cost like £100. It was like not the cheapest one, but it was like the cheapest one that was like good, 60 hertz. So it's obviously this one is better. But like this one has always been in a special. It always has had a special place in my heart because I've had it for so long. I moved with it as well. Like when I moved countries, I moved with that monitor as well. It's also just different. It's like a very special resolution. I think it's like something. I don't know. It's like 768 or something. So it's like a very different resolution, and it complements my thing actually really, really well, because like this monitor is the one that's like clearer, but like because it's 1080p, everything's a little bit further because the monitor is generally bigger, and this one is a lot smaller, much smaller resolution. So like a lot of things are bigger, I guess, if you want to call it that. And this monitor is a lot dark. Obviously I could just adjust the colors, but this monitor is a lot darker. This one has always been lighter, and the reason why I actually kept that for a reason, because that way, like if I'm editing a photo, on this one, on this monitor I'd have it like a lot lighter. On this monitor I would have it a lot darker, so I can always like see, okay, or like if somebody has like a darker screen, does it work for them? Cool. I'd be able to tell with this monitor. If they have like a lighter monitor or a lighter screen, would it work for them? Cool. This one is lighter, so I can always like, if it works for both light and dark, it's gonna work for normal as well. So it's kind of like with those two, you kind of have like the best of both worlds. So it kind of pains me to see this monitor dying. Like it's still on. I could still technically move things to the right, because this monitor is still connected and everything. It's just a black screen. Yesterday it was like, honestly, it was like, it almost looked like it was smoking. It smelled like it was burning on the inside. It was flickering all day. Then it smelled like it was burning, and now it's just off. Like the light is on, but the monitor is just off. It pains me. It pains me to say that. It feels like letting go of an old friend, honestly. Probably the same way that some of you feel about Mobile Suit Gundam 0079. But hey, that was a good translation though, wasn't it? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us hop right into Mobile Suit Gundam 0079 episode 43, the final episode of this season, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm hoping you're going to continue this journey with me, of course. It's a shame actually, Dokoiko, one of those names that used to translate my videos. Unfortunately, maybe I haven't seen his new channel or anything, but like he isn't a thing anymore, at least from what I've noticed. If you are still a thing, again, if you have like a new channel or something, can I just say, you were part of this journey as well. You were part of this journey as well, I guess, because obviously you translated the videos, and then they reached a bigger audience, and I actually appreciate that. Because if people want to watch something, I don't know how many Gundam reactions, probably for like the newer series there are probably a lot more, but like for the older series as well, like I don't know how many people are out there that want to like watch these. And it doesn't have to be on my channel. You know, obviously that's not for me. That's not that important because I only do this because first of all I'm bored. Second of all, because that way I can like share my experiences and get my thoughts out there. Yeah, I always like talking, as you can probably tell. I'm like 10 minutes in this video and I haven't really started the episode yet. I like talking. I like talking about things that I enjoy, and if it reaches a wider audience, then I'm all for it. I am all for it. So I don't know whether you're still a thing, but if you are, can I just say, first of all, thank you. If you're not, then that's fine too. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 43 of Mobile Suit Gundam 0079. Let us get started in 3, 2, 1. What time is it? Nearly 1. I need to be up at 9. Ah, this will be my last time hearing the opening and the ending. Ah. Yeah, you heard me right. It is 1 a.m. right now. I need to be up at 9 a.m. because I've started a new job now. And I'm drinking energy drinks. How am I supposed to sleep? Any drinks actually help me fall asleep. You know, it used to keep me awake until I got like, not obsessed, addicted I think would be the right word. Not addicted, even that, nah, addicted would assume that like I can't stop. I just drank it because that would last me a whole day. It cost £1, as you can see. You know, I like cheap energy drinks rather than the expensive one. Like Red Bull to me has no taste. Monster actually tastes quite good, but like in general, like the sugar one, like literally where they just pour sugar in it, it used to like make me stay awake for like 2 days. Nowadays, it just makes me fall asleep. It just makes me fall asleep. And we ended off last episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Escape. Well, chapter's called Escape. Last time we ended it off with Amuro and obviously Char fighting, going at it. Ah, just right into it. Bass. And it's drums. New type. Yeah, he's like, he's banking on this new type of abilities. Sailor Moon. Alright. Don't say that, my boy. Yeah, exactly. Can't let him outshine you. You talk about it forever. And just right back into the battle. You can tell they went all out in this episode. It has been just super fast paced so far. Yes. What? Who are you? Like, he knows her like 50 times more and better than you. And he's the one that's like enraged. It's funny. It's just hilarious. That's gone. He just looks so weird. It just looks so weird. Dead. It looks like something straight off like... You tell me. You tell me. She's gone. Everyone's thinking about her in different ways. We're not gonna have them die, are we? Thing is, I don't know how the seasons work. Is it just gonna be like a straight continuation from this storyline, or it's gonna be like a totally new spiel? They're not gonna, yeah, they're not gonna kill them just because the kids are on board. I just realized that. Get out of there, then. They're still A-OK. They're not gonna murder kids. That's the one thing I've learned from anime. They don't murder kids. They'll murder anyone else, but not kids. Not cute little brats. Luckily. Luckily. Ah. Dodging everything. Can't even keep up with him. Bro. Not that far. His head just got blown up. Yeah, look at him just like... Just jetting off. Just jetting off with his head. It's kind of ironic. He's only got his head left. He doesn't have a head. Not yet. Not yet. Don't count him out just yet. Just... She's bouncing. He's bouncing. Is she, well, not he, she. He'll be killed. Nah. Escape. Is that what escape is all about? Could be. They're not gonna murder our squad. I don't think is gonna lose. But just because there are more seasons, I don't know. It's actually a very interesting predicament, to be honest. No head. Oh, if you, you poor sod. If you two just talked. That to me is like the worst thing you could do. You were in a metal safe body that's just been destroyed. That's... And now he's outside of it. You're just an easier target. Maybe not an easier target. You're easier to kill. Oh, shut up. Char is the better fighter outside of his... He's much better outside of it, I think. Kind of agree or not. That's what I mean. He's just... We saw previous... Look at him, just like Matrix. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. This is Amuro after all. The boy wonder. Yeah. They're not gonna murder my boy. Not my boy, Kai. He's too arrogant for the show to lose. To die. Everyone's going hand to hand. And of course, the most... Not crucial, but... She's gonna... New type. She's gonna be the person that will be forced to put a bullet into her brother, I feel like. Or she saves him. It's one of those. She's just bouncing. Is Sailor gonna let Cha live? Or is she gonna kill Cha? It could be both. Now they're fighting with rapiers. Why are you fighting with a rapier, Amuro? You had a weapon earlier. A gun. To be fair, he's been able to do anything so far. They don't. They totally ignore it. I thought he stopped. I thought he stabbed him through the eye and killed him, but you're being like, I mean, how have you not noticed that he's out now? He's out for the count now. My friend. She's gonna protect him. She's gonna protect him. Damn it. Oh, he's gonna. Of course, he's gonna save his sister. Of course, he's gonna. Of course. He got pierced. Dun. He got. I thought that went into his eye. I thought like straight up that went into his eye when I was his forehead. Because of the helmet, he was saved. You know, it didn't go fully through. Kind of like bopped it, I guess. Although considering he always wears a mask, we don't know how. He's just getting. And they're all just flying around. See, I like the pain of like pulling something out. Look at him without his mask. Look at him without his mask. Foot boy. That's what he is. He looks like one. Pay. Defend them, make them pay, work for them, make them pay. Hey, look at this fuck boy. Look at this fuck boy. Damn. He's a true fuck boy about his helmet. If he was an hour, or you... Okay. Alright, here's the thing. I know for a fact, like, there are so many fangirls of him. Because he looks like a footboy, straight up. He looks like someone that, like, all the girls would be after. Kind of like me, but... you get used to it when you and me. He probably isn't used to it because he always has his mask on. Yeah. Oh. Bro, he sniped her head. My goodness. my goodness. My goodness. The Zabi family has just been eradicated. Lady Casilla. Gone. Eradicated. My goodness. The way he did it. This show doesn't hold back. This show actually doesn't hold back. It's not. It's not. The Gundam. The Gundam. Oh, oh, oh. It attaches itself. Yeah, I don't know. You're not gonna die here, boy. There's still many seasons left. Unless there is new protagonist. I don't know. No. Would there be new protagonists? Oh, now I'm afraid. They're still all alive. They're still all alive and fighting. Yeah. Even Frobo isn't really a fighter. Kai's the thing you see about everyone else, you see caring about others, protecting others. Kai just shoots. Yeah. Fight everyone. Keep going, everyone. Come on, your new type powers will tell you. Your new type powers will save you. This boy is a psychic. Yeah, it is actually pretty cool. Long range distance communication, just psychic. Oh, he's gonna. No. No, 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 no. No! Oh, these kids are so friggin' cute. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, no, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just, yeah, just let gravity do its thing. Grab it exactly like that. Exactly like that. Where is Hamuro? Where is my boy? Just get out of there. That's been there for like since episode 1, ladies and gentlemen. Since episode 1, and here we are. It goes kaboom. The home, pretty much the home. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he'll. orphan of Zeon. I like that. He saved them. They're about to get him. He's like, oh, no, not still alive. What, your brother? He's not dead. Don't give me that nonsense. Right? He's not dead. No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse. I refuse to believe that. I profusely refuse. He didn't sacrifice himself. Stop with that nonsense right now. Stop crying. There he is. There he is. You're almost out of there. New types. New types, the three of them. Makes sense. The next generation. Look at them. Look at him just flying out. They're all riding like the standard economy class. Red spot, yeah. Yeah. The hero. The hero. The hero. He better leap into Fraubo's arms straight away. He better. Fraubo! The first words that he says aren't, baby, I love you. Is he gonna go back to say? No, okay. Okay, good. For a second I was like, boy. This does feel great. This does feel great. Hey. They're like, who are you choosing? Who are you choosing? The kid's back home. The kid is back home. The kid is truly back home. Man, I feel like I've seen my son grow up just now. I feel like I've seen my son grow up. 0080. Alright. The Republic of Zeon. Nice. An armistice. Nice. Wow. That will certainly shake things up in the next season. That will most certainly shake things up for the next season. And the ending. Amudo. Ooh, I like this episode. Now, I actually really enjoy this episode. It felt like we had a little, you know, the little scuffle, shall we call it, between Char and Amuro. The little But like then we just had like Char be like, yeah, no, Zabi family, gone. Gone. No more. Casilla basically just came in, murdered her brother, and then died herself. Kind of hilarious and all, if I'm being totally honest here, but you know what? I actually really enjoyed her. Obviously I enjoyed Char. I really enjoyed Amuro, obviously too. I enjoyed the group as a whole, really, honestly. Kai, as usual, is absolutely fantastic. The white base is no more. But we're now 1 year later. So this all happened, basically transpired within 1 year. granted, we might have not been at the beginning of 0079, obviously, but now we're in the year 0080. So we'll see what's obviously next in store for us. I kind of did most of my talking at the beginning of the episode, but like, let me know what you all think about this season. As I said, I've given my rating for the season. Of course, this episode was very, very good, but that's not gonna bump it up our whole rating. That's not how I am. I always look at the broader thing, the broader sense of the broader scale, or the broader side of things. In a larger sense. So my rating will still stand. Although this episode was really, really, really good. I felt the pacing of it was very, very fast, which this show has been. Like, this show has been slow, then super fast, then slow, then super fast. And it's kind of like, just like, it's like the first, I want to say 10 minutes of the episode, I usually like slow. Then like for 2 minutes, it just speeds up incredibly. And then like the last 2 minutes, it like just slows down. It basically goes like this, then then it like kind of just like drops like. Okay, let me 1 second. It kind of goes like this, right? Let's say we're starting here. It goes like until like the halfway point of the episode. Then it like suddenly just goes like Then like while up here it like just kind of goes normal trajectory, and then it kind of just like it drops off incredibly. Like, this show has a very weird pacing. Again, as I said earlier, a product of its time. You know, nowadays I think episodes are not spread out, but they're paced out better. Well, like, you know, usual episode, like the beginning 10%, it's kind of like a bell curve. Honestly, the beginning of 10% is like, then once you're up there, you know, it goes back down. That's usually how it is nowadays. Whereas this show is kind of like more extreme, where it's like, woohoo! Well, woohoo! Woohoo! It's more like a hill, more like a mountain, honestly, than a bell. You know, but I enjoyed this season nonetheless. Again, I'm very forgiving. Not very forgiving. That's probably the wrong phrase to use. I am not someone that. What's the phrase? What's the correct? What's the word? A sentence? The phrase I'm looking for. I'm someone that takes into account when something came out, and obviously for what kind of audience it was, and that's pretty much what the show was. And again, a lot of my favorite shows have been older shows, and not because I didn't find flaws with them, but because I kind of just ignored them. Not ignore them, but like I recognize why they're there, and it doesn't bother me. So like old shows generally don't bother me, because I basically, when I watch something, like when I watch this, I don't know exactly when it came out. I'm assuming like 69-ish, 1969, I would say like 19, or up to like 1975, give or take. Like from 1969 to like 1975 is basically what I would assume. The way I look at it is like, okay, if I was a person of that time, this is you know, kind of like what I would imagine TV to be like. I kind of put myself into that mindset. I don't look at it like from modern values where I'm like, oh no, the animation looks, well, it's not that great. So no. First of all, animation doesn't bother me in the first place. Art style doesn't bother me in the first place. Like, all of these things to me are like not that important. What's always been important for me has always been the story, the characters and the story. Those are the two things. Probably characters first, then the story. Because for me, if the characters are boring, I don't like the show. That's really how simple it is. If the characters are boring, even if it's the best story ever, I generally just drop it. I generally just like drop the animes. But if like the story is very, very enticing. If the characters are very, very fun and enticing, but the story is not that good, it doesn't matter. If I enjoy it, that's all that matters. You know, for me, like I'm weird like that. I'm weird like that. That like what I care about the most is the characters, and I can look past a story. I can look past a bad story that has great characters, which this story doesn't have a bad story, But I'm just saying, like, in the general sense of things. But like when it comes to actually rating them, even though I might enjoy something, you know, a lot, you know, I'll still give it like a 6 or a 5, because I can say, okay, you know what, the story, you know, it wasn't that great. I still enjoyed the show. I still watched all of it. I still binged all of it, but the story wasn't that good. Objectively speaking, you know, I'd probably give it a 4. That's basically me. But as I said already, the show, I'd probably give the season a 7 so far. Obviously now we're heading off to the next season, and we'll see what that will be. As you all know, I'll be honest with my thoughts. I don't really care all that much if people hate what I say. If people love what I say, it's not like, you know, that will make my day. What I'm more interested about is just like a healthy discussion. That's the way I see it. Like, let's talk. If you have different opinions than me, that's fine, but let's discuss them. Let's talk about them. That's basically what I'm doing right here. Talking about my thoughts of this episode, my thoughts of the season. So if you feel differently, you know, let me know. I always, like I said, I always read the comments. I don't always respond to them, but I always read them. Regardless, folks, I will see you all in the next season, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.